Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check this week's Global Lab patch. We just waited a lot. They just first released the Global Lab and they just take it back. It delayed 2 times and they postponed 2 times because of that. Now they did lots of other things, but something interesting is just happening in a game. We all know that. They just added lots of things. They changed the rules of the game. Yeah, it was expected. Without further ado, let's get into it and check what is new. Alright, let's just check, and first things first, this announcement. So I'm live on Twitch right now. As you can see on the left side on the screen, people hear and say hi to you. Okay, so to be in that page, come and say hi on Twitch and you'll be happy because we're just having nice time on this Twitch platform. Let me just read this one for you. As you guys know, the APDP requirements, caps, and lots of things change, and at some certain states of the game situations, game is imbalanced. To prevent that issue or any inconvenience issues, they just canceled Node Siege and War of the Roses. Let me read this one. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused by the recent issues where characters damage was not being applied correctly in certain PvP situations following in the combat system overhaul on July 24th. We have identified that this problem occurs during damage calculation based on AP and DP between characters. While we are actively working on a fix, resolving this issue will take some time. We know many of you are eager to explore new playstyle after the combat update, but ensuring a stable gameplay environment is our top priority. As a result, we have made a difficult decision to temporarily suspend PvP contents, including Node War, Conquest War, War of the Roses, and RBF, until our next maintenance. We appreciated our patience and understanding as we work to restore a stable environment for all adventurers. Below, you will find details on affected PvP content for Node War, Conquest War, and blah 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 blah. What's this? Node War. Target. Adventurer who joined Node War at least once between July 1st and 2000, July maintenance. What's this? Compensation. You guys will get tier 5 and 5 based on highest territory group joined during the period above. Victory buff applied. Study Forest Thread. Corrupt Oil of Immortality. Wait, did we get in-game buff? Let me just check it. Did we get in-game buff? No, it's same. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Node War. Triumph reward. Target. Okay. All items will be sent out and applied during July 31st, 2025 maintenance. Okay. So let me know what you think about these changes. I'm kind of okay with this one. Instead of playing like buggy PvP, Node War Siege, and these things, not playing them is just better for me. So because just game changed a lot and these type of issues is just pretty normal for me. Let me know what you think. Another thing, today we got patch, and that patch was related with the other things in the game. And because of that, our normal servers also got maintenance for like 2 hours or something. And we just, say sorry to you. They just gave you lots of rewards. The rewards are just Secret Book of Florin, Giovanni Scroll, 2 of them. Lara's Worm Tea, 2 of them. Item Collection Increase Scroll Advanced Version, 2 of them. Supreme Old Moon Scroll, 2 of them. And 1000 Cron Stones. You will find them in your mail. Do not forget to get that. Most of people will like this 1000 Cron Stones. Okay, here we go. This week's Global Lab is a little bit different than the other ones because they just published the Blue Battlefield. Also, they just did some kind of future announcement and it will be a little bit long. We will read it and we will talk about it. Let's just start with the Blue Battlefield and try to understand how Blue Battlefield is working. The Blue Battlefield, which we first unveiled at Headerball 2025, is now ready. This new Guild PvP mod lets you battle it out on the open sea, commanding ships instead of fighting on land with your characters. While its core mechanics resemble the occupation Node Wars battling on water will deliver an entirely fresh experience. Originally, we planned to launch this content on Global Lab today and bring it to the official servers on July 30. It's 31st for us. However, when the flurry of the combat system patches we have rolled out since the overhaul, we are reconsidering that timeline to avoid overwhelming you with the simultaneous changes. For that reason, we may hold the Blue Battlefield launch until the time is right. So they just postponed it. They did just mention like next week, 2 weeks later or something. That's good. There are lots of other, chronic and urgent issues that they need to fix. Blue Battlefield can wait. Not gonna lie, I have no plan to just, join the Blue Battlefields. I don't even have ship, but my friends in my guilds, they have a plan to just join the blue battlefield. Let me know what you think about the blue battlefield. Let's go and check like details of the blue battlefield. What is this? A blue battlefield has opened, a torrential sea filled with howling gunfire. Objectives and rewards. Blue battlefield is a PvP content between guilds using ships. It's a content where you occupy and defend a fortress based on each island in the Black Desert world and unite with guild members to achieve victory. Capture the fortress created on the blue battlefield and defeat them by sinking the opposing guild's heavy ships and the galleys. Defend the citadel until it's finally captured. Here's the thing: blue battlefield main reward. Guild tax, minimum 2 billion to maximum 4 billion silver coins. Wait, really? It's too low. 2 billion silver. PA, you should encourage people. 2 billion to 4 billion silver for your guild funds. It's not for your pocket. Loot box, up to 5,000 Cron coins, the origin stone of Okilia, deep sea stone bucks, 5 kg, this is 500 million thing. Family buff, 75 life skill experience, this is 75 mastery, 40 life buff, and 30 sailor experience. Sailor. It says sailor experience, it's not sailing experience. This is buff for your sailors. Okay, it's okay. The progress days Sunday and Friday, except Saturday. It will take 1 hour. Progress server in Odilita 1. 1 day of blue battle event application made up for 1 hour, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm just passing that part. Here is the thing. The Balanus Sea area. Depending on the number of the guilds participating in the blue battlefield, a blue battlefield fortress will be created on one of the islands below. Okay, it's like the current node war system. Types and end times of the blue battlefield servers. Randomly set among the 20 minutes to 60 minutes, same like the RNG node war system. Blue battlefield tier 5, tier 4 and tier 3 citadels. You can see the list of the islands. The following type of the large ships can participate in the battlefields: improved guild galley, Ethereal Colossus, heavy ship, Panaxion, general vessel. Okay. Blue battlefield system. On servers and the times where the blue battlefield is in progress, Okilia guidance does not apply. And the final ability related to the movement of the ship, speed, acceleration, rotation power, braking is reduced by 30. Wait, what? They just reduced it to, it's because to prevent the desync issue. Okay. However, the final ability of the ferry heavy sailboat emergency, which is specialized in the movement ability, reduced by 15%. On servers and the times where the blue battlefield is in progress, even if the ship is destroyed or remotely recovered, the crew's hunger level will not decrease on they will become sick. Okay, however, the destruction of the trade goods or trade items loaded on the ship will be applied as before. On servers and the times where the blue battlefield is in progress, the ship repair function, including repair through the wise captain, blah blah blah, okay. Come on, gather around. 10 minutes before the start of the blue battlefield, come together will be displayed on the upper right corner on the screen on the blue battlefield host server. When you click on the function, you will be moved to the randomly designated coordinate among the areas between Velia, Ilia, or Lema Island. Battlefield progress. Okay, Velia, Ilia, they're these places that where you like. If your ship is destroyed during the battlefield, you can move to the location below using the Blue Battle Sea Rescue map without having to move your character by swimming or other means. This item can be purchased through the NPC shop in Velia Village, Ilia, or Lema Islands. Show the other adventurer's name. Accordingly, you can check the information of other adventurers, both allies and enemies, on board and ship at a closer distance. You can die your enemies. Blue Battlefield rewards. Tier 5 obtaining guild funds through the final occupation. Guild funds. Okay. Tier 5 is giving 3 billion to 4 billion silver for your guilds. It's too low, not gonna lie. Just passing. Guilds that win engage life skill buff. Okay. Victory buff and participation buff. Victory reward. Blue battlefield loot chests. 1 deep sea stone box. 500 million. 400 million. And when you open a blue battlefield, you can get these things or set probability. Opportunity to participate in the blue battlefield. I'm just passing these parts because I'll be honest with you, that content on arrival. Let's go and check the actual contents. I didn't want to say that, but it is. The rewards are bad. Like guild fund reward was bad. Like who gonna do that? For to do what? I don't know. There is nothing special. I didn't see. Here we go. This part is the important part that's, draw attention of most of the people in the game. Let me just try to read that one. Greeting adventurers. This week, we have rolled out the previous announced combat system improvements to the live servers. Since these changes represent a major overhaul, we are keeping a close eye on how things are playing out in the monster zones, node wars, and the PvP content, while also reviewing your feedback as quick as possible. We know that with so many big and small changes happening at once, some of you have adapted quickly while the others might feeling a bit lost. In particular, we realized that the changes to monster zones may have disrupted the familiar flow, causing some inconvenience. We sincerely apologize to anyone who has been affected by these sudden adjustments. This update isn't just a simple stat tweak, it's a complete rework of the combat system. For monster zones, we have set a clearer design direction so you can choose zones based on your AP. After analyzing the results and your feedback since the patch, we have seen some areas working as intended, but also uncovered some unexpected issues. Moving forward, we will continue adjusting monster zones areas whose rewards fall short of their AP requirements will be buffed, while those that over-reward will be toned down. Our goal isn't just to nerf or buff specific monster zones, but to create a fair structure where loot and rewards match up the AP needed for each zone. We will also address any mechanics or difficulty spikes that feel unnecessarily frustrating. We understand that not everyone may agree with this direction. However, since we shared these plans at the Headed Ball, it's crucial now to focus on bringing our intended design and your actual gameplay experience into closer alignment. We'll pay close attention to every detail so nothing is overlooked. If any unavoidable changes or special circumstances come up that require us to shift direction, we will let you know in advance. Our commitments to working and talking things out with our adventurers hasn't changed, and we will keep working to find the best solution. Ali, thank you so much for Prime. Welcome. Now, about PvP. With upcoming gear updates and change to mouse movement and the resistance effects, the PvP environment is still a bit unstable. We know, as many of you have pointed out so far this year, that the so-called rock meta. What's rock meta? Is probably the DP meta. It's not rock meta, it's just, carpet meta maybe. Where characters have become too tanky. Yes, it's carpet meta. Needs to be addressed. So, we will be rolling out an urgent balance patch first for the classes most affected by the recent combat changes. We are also preparing adjustments certain classes like Sage Awakening that have become too powerful. I want to do that. Now we can go. Other classes will be carefully reviewed and adjusted stat by stat. Since PvP is influenced by many factors, including adventure skill and gear, we want to approach these changes carefully and avoid sweeping adjustments all at once. In short term, we will focus on urgent class tweaks while keeping the bigger picture in mind of the long run. We will focus, so I don't know, let me know what you think. They're saying that we will just urgently nerf some broken classes, for example, Sage Awakening. Hopefully they can touch Hashashin Awakening, Hashashin Succession, Awakening Mayagu, Awaken Dosa needs a little bit nerf, like Sak Dosa needs nerf, Striker, Mystic, Berserker, but they buffed Berserker. Yes, don't shock. Now we will check it. They buffed Berserker. Yes, you're right. Let's go and check that one. Hopefully they nerfed these classes. Yeah, but not gonna lie, they just saying that this is for mouse movement removal, but it's a little bit too much, not gonna lie. We know that disabling mouse movement during the skill use has been frustrating, especially for those who main Berserker. Before we roll out the full PvP balance update, we are first addressing the balance around this change, starting with the Berserker and then moving on to the other classes. Berserker use rely on the lower piercer to close to the enemies, but its limited use and a lack of quick direction change made it difficult to use actively. Now, if you use Shake Off or Evasion while moving, Lava Piercer's cooldown will reset as long as you have enough stamina, allowing you to use consecutively for Awakening. For Awakening, you can now change direction in the mid-air, not just when you land after leap. The good part of these changes, they cannot use the mouse movement. If you see a Berserker moving in one direction, the direction will be fixed. That's the thing. In one line, go in, go out, go in, go out. That's the only big W for that one because of the mouse movement removal. But overall, when you see these things, please do not scream on the screen. Don't scream. Don't swear to me. I didn't do that. People just be mad at me. I'm not the responsible of these, broken changes. Okay? If you're ready for the Lava Piercer changes. As you can see, the Berserker class can move around with the, Lava Piercer like this, dash, side dash, Lava Piercer, side dash, Lava Piercer, side dash, Lava Piercer, as long as you have stamina. So let me know what you think. Let's check the other changes related with the class, and there are also other videos. No worries. More movement for, yeah, like I don't know. Defense judgments change from the river rock pushing from forward guard to super armor. Which skill is that? Let's check it on the global lab, like BDO codex. Okay, it's the skill. It's no more a forward guard. It's okay. It's super armor. Okay. The skill name, the river beast and the river berserker. These are the skills. Let's just check them. Prime Berserker, Prime Beast Form, and Prime Unstoppable Beasts. Skill name has been changed to Gank Berserker, probably succession. The technology icon has been changed accordingly. When using the skill, the Wild Beast state of the Unstoppable Beast skill is granted. The straightening effect that could be obtained in the existing Rampaging Wild state has been changed to be applied even when the Strong Berserker skill is activated alone. The Berserker state and the Rampaging Wild state have been separated so that the Beast state can be maintained regardless of weather, so they will be in a raid state. It's like ebuff, isn't it? Okay. For Awakening, you should be ready for these changes. The skill has been changed so that it can activate while maintaining the Iron Gauntlet state when used in the Iron Gauntlet state. This is Awakening, by the way, Awakening form. Accordingly, using the lava piercing technique in the Awakening form, the skills that are linked afterwards will be linked with the Awakening weapon skills. For example, the Giant Leap skill. Change the jump to the continue in the air. After landing, you can activate it against as before with WF or SF. Okay, I will show them to you like this. Here we go. You just go forward like this. You can just use the skill like that. Let me just show. Here we go, like using the skill, and it's a little bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, I know, it's a little bit weird. Looks a little bit weird, but our developers decided to do that. The other changes about the same skill, you use your skill like this and you go back. Okay, this is the thing, WF or SF, you go forward or you go backward. Thanks got it, it's in one line. It's not going in diagonally or mouse movement or something. Probably it will be less desync, and maybe there will be even no desync. Who knows, we will see it. Okay, we have another example for some other things in a game. Let me just show it. This is for lava piercing. Here we go, the lava piercer going forward, and they just, you know, smoothly use that skills. Jump and SF back probably, or WF, I don't know. You use that skill. And the another example for that thing is, here we go, the last example. As you can see, you go forward with your skill, and then on the air, you just go backward. But this is not, you're not doing this with your mouse movement, or you're not doing this with your camera direction. You're just using your SF or WF skill. It leads you forward or it leads you backward. Okay, these are the changes for Berserker. Let's go. The Shai changes. These are also very interesting, and we will see that maybe in future we will see more changes like this. Shai is party, you know, I don't know, bound thing. Shai is mostly like party content thing, like solo, you have very limited things that you can do. They're trying to shift the Shai more like, you know, you still have party buffs, but it will be like more solo class. We will see how it will be. I don't know. Seriously, it's not serious. I don't know. Okay, the Shai. Last week's update brought significant changes for Shai. With the new unified rules for DP reduction, many of Shai's strengths, particularly those tied to the Misty Haze, felt quite different than before. Today, we've implemented a series of adjustments to help Shai thrive more reliable in PvE, even when solo. We will continue to monitor performance and may introduce further tweaks as needed. That covers the practical changes for now. Beyond these immediate improvements, we are taking closer to look at what Shai is uniques and where she should go from here. Shai started out as a life skill specialist, and thanks to her unique talent, she also been a strong support in party play. However, her distinctive mechanics have, over time, both shaped and constrained her balance. With that in mind, we are carefully exploring new possibilities and directions. Your feedbacks is invaluable in this process. Please continue sharing your insights on the official forums or via support. Every comments help guides or decisions and less. So they're saying that for these changes, if you guys want more changes about Shai, use forum website. I also suggest you to use forum to you. Trust me, our CM and GM team, they read everything in there, and if they just encounter with a proper feedback, I'm not just talking about complaining, like crying about something. Proper feedbacks, like professional thing. They're just taking it, like set it according to their report system, and they're sending directly to the Korea. At that point, our CMGM team is just working their job 100%. I can just guarantee you. But after when they reach to the Korea, we have no idea what they're doing with it. I don't know. Never mind. So the Guru skill, the movement distance of the skill has been increased by 25%, and iframe effect has been added that apply to monsters while using the skill. This is WF skill, isn't it? This is the WF skill of Shai. The distance is just bigger right now. This is really good for PvE, not gonna lie. Yeah, you will be able, for example, for Golden Peak Cave, you can use this skill and you can be behind of the mobs. That's very nice. Shararang skill. What is this Shararang skill, chat? Any Shai in chat? Any Ayaya? I need Ayaya friends. Shararang skill. Let me find that skill. Sprinkle Sparkle. AD RMB or AD skill. Change the skill that deals damage to enemies and restores HP to allies. Wait. The HP recovery effect increases up to 300 depending on the skill level. The projectile speed has been increased and its maximum flight range has been increased. So here is the thing. If I just hit this with the to enemy, it deals damage. But if I hit this to my friend, it heals my friend. Is it? Am I right? Change the skill that deals damage to enemies and restores HP to allies. Interesting. Yai-ho. What is Yai-ho skill? Let me just check that thing. What is this Yai-ho skill? Yippee. Okay, Yippee skill. WRMB skill. Super armor effect added when using the skill. That's pretty nice. The skill acquisition level has been changed from 55 to level 30. That's also big W. Change so that the falling motion does not occur while jumping while using the skill. However, if you fall from too high a weight, your character may take damage or even die. If you try to land on the ground but the character is positioned in the air again, a falling motion will occur. Okay, here is the video. Let me just show it to you. This is the shift space also, isn't it? It's pretty nice. Class definitely needed that. Protected long range, like long run mobility. My Shai friends will like it. All my Shai friends, they overall like these changes. Don't be sick skill. Super armor effect added to the skill. Which skill is that? The get well skill. Shift E skill. It got, you know, buff. Super armor buff. Come here and hide. The skill's cooldown has been changed from 4 minutes to 2 minutes. So this is the, you pretend like dead, isn't it? Play dead. Something like that is the skill. Over here, shift Q. Wait, no, it's not. What is this? Ah, this is debuff. The character's debuff skill from 4 minutes to 2 minutes. All evasion 200, all accuracy minus 200. Okay. Ping pong. Added knockback effect when using the skills hit successfully. This seems like Robom. Is that Robom? Yes. Tawire Bloom. Shift Z skill. It will apply knockback when hit successfully in the Shift Z. Tawire Bloom. Now, what is that skill? Okay, this is the skill. The 58 Robom. This is hotbar skill if I'm not wrong. Movement speed minus show the enemy name for 10 seconds. When hit successful, the movement speed reduction effect is removed and effect of minus 20 all DP for 10 seconds is added. Change to skill that inflicts damage to the hit target. Change to a skill that inflicts damage to the hit target. Okay. Taste it. Added forward guard skill to the tasted skill. Wait, let me just check that skill. Try this. Shift LMB. It's front guard now. It's very good for PvE. Nice. Like these changes are good. Okay, these skills are like increase the amount of the time character can rotate relatively to the camera when using the skill. So there are normal skills and there are bombs. Let me just check them. 1, 2, 3 is one of them, the RMB skill. To while 3, shift RMB skill. Eat this skill, LMB, RMB. What is the other one? Go away skill, F skill. And the robombs. Let me just check the robombs. Tawire Bloom and Trumble Wumble. These skills got some kind of camera direction, camera buff, you know, camera rotation buff. Echoes of Earth. The stun effect on a successful hit has been changed to knockdown. Which skill is that? Echoes effects. Earth Tremble. Shift LMB. The stun on hits change into knockdown. Interesting. The Wrath of the Sun. This is the buff skill. Sun's Fury, I believe. Oh, this is debuff skill. This is debuff skill. The movement speed reduction effect has been removed, and the attack speed and the cast speed reduction effect have been changed to increase up to 25%. Wait, really? Whoa! 25% slow is too much for the game, even for 5 seconds. It's interesting. Okay, the other thing is Shai got PV damage buff on the skills. Some certain skills, they just made the skills like more viable for overall content. Let's just check all of them. Then we will just, understand which skills got how many buff. Shai meta grinder. I'm not sure about that, but I'm very happy that Shai got some love. But also, like, for YouTube fellas, if you're Shai main, let me know what you think about these changes. Let's control this. Okay. Eat this skill. This is the skill. Let me just check this one and I'll just correct it. 2.9 to 7.5. They just made this skill viable to use in PvE. Let me just check that how much buff it got. It got approximately 160% more damage buff in PvE. Maybe there are PvP damage buffs, but overall we do not care PvP damage in Shai, isn't it? Go away skill. The F skill gets some buff. Let me just check it. 124% additional damage for PvE, the F skill got. One of the Robom got buff over here, Shift X. I think it has no damage in it, but now it has damage in it. They just got like 221 multiply 1. It was literally dealing 0 damage. Now it will deal like 10 times more damage. PP damage is also increased 10 times more. But probably this is, I don't know how it will affect the class. Fall down and yap. Which skill is that? Another Robom. Trumble Wumble. Shift Z. This skill got 40% buff. I'm not sure that it will change something. 40% buff for PvE and PvP because they didn't change the PvP damage reduction. The ping pong skill. The another Robom. Twirl Boom. The another Shift Z skill. Instead of like making it 100% PvE only crit, they just made it 50% critical for PvE and PvP. They just changed it into that way. A little bit, they just balanced the PP damage. Skill got 20% damage buff overall. The Wrath of Sun, this is the skill. The Sun's Fury. The damage buff on that one, really big. Almost like 3 times more damage. Yeah, almost 3 times more damage, I can say. 2.8 times or something. Echoes of Earth got also 2.5 times PV damage and also 100% crit chance added to the skill. Which skill is that? Echoes of Earth. Earth's Tremble. So these were the Shai changes. Also, let me know what you think about these Shai changes in the comment section. The image of Adventures of Arena of Solar that they added to the arena for this seasons of Solar. The effect of the 10% durability reduction resistance has been added to the effect of the Shai's Bitsari costume. I'm just passing that part. So the monster changes. The balance of the Hajar, I don't know what is this, one of the Immortal Abyss monster has been adjusted. Added message when starting the adding and special attack. Jahar, is this... What is this, chat? Jahar. How can I find that thing? Do you guys know that's what is? Maybe I can just translate it. I don't think I can translate it from Korea. Sorry. Never mind. The duration of the special attack action has been increased. The number of times status abnormalities are applied to the remove a straightening effect has been reduced. I don't know which monster is that. In Immortal Abyss monster, they just changed it. For the Elvia, Hexa Sanctuary, people just making billions over billions at Hexa Sanctuary, do not miss that opportunity, go there and grind. The issue where the HP of the monster in Hexa Sanctuary was being applied at a low level has been fixed. Accordingly, the HP of the monsters appearing in Hexa Sanctuary increased 100% compared to before. So chat, is this thing applied right now in the patch in official servers? Is there anyone tested or checked it? One of the Pit of Undying boss. Ah, okay. Thank you. 1 week of Hexa abuse, I'm down. No in official note. Interesting. Okay. So maybe for 1 week, people just abuse it until the next Thursday. Okay, just abuse it then. Request the tail of the other things. Attraction, Bamakia, and main theme change. This is the thing. Occupation and Stronghold, the issue with the damage from the Flame Tower. They just fixed the Flame Tower damage thing. UI changes. There was a UI changes announcement about. Let me just read it. Following this week's live server update, improving notifications messages for cooking and alchemy, we have prepared a similar round of the enhancement for other in-game alerts that may have felt inconvenient or awkward in certain situations. Although the development on these changes is now complete, our internal tests don't always reflect a wide range of environments where you can explore them. To ensure everything works smoothly, we will run a 1 week test based on actual game alerts logs in live server. All changes will be officially deployed during the August 6, 2025 and Wednesday maintenance. There's some kind of GIF as you can see on the screen. When there are lots of notification messages that need to be displayed in the center of the screen, the message have been changed to appear and disappear quickly according to priority. Before the change, it looks like this, as you can see on the screen. After the change, Nowhere, Karanda, how it looks, Big Zarka, they all appear at the same time? Change notification messages for the items that are rising or falling in the price and exchange are not displayed. changes have been made so that the accumulated notification messages are no longer displayed when a full screen UI such the word map is turned on even after the UI is closed. The system message in chat window will display the record. By the way, if you guys don't know what this alchemy changes or something, here's the thing. As you guys can, like, normally it says like bam 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 messages, isn't it? All of the things. Let me just increase the in-game sound. As you can see, there is no sound like that, bam bam bam, when you just craft something. They've removed it. And also it's not appearing in the middle of the screen. As you can see, it looks like you just gain item. You just, gather some item or collect some item with your pet while you're gathering. It looks like this. It's very nice for cooking and alchemy. So thanks to this one, and also for the future UI changes and quality of life, they are the best company in all around the world for quality of life, improve their game, except class balance and some other contents. Yeah, it's really good quality of life, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like these are the changes for this week's Global Lab. It was a little bit awkward situation for us, interesting Friday. What I'm expecting from you, like if you just listen until this point on, thank you so much for all the supports that you shown in this channel and that you will show in this channel. Like before I just leave, like please let me know what you think in the YouTube, under the YouTube video, and also do not hesitate to come on Twitch, and also please like this video and leave a comment. This is good for algorithm, and if the video's algorithm increases, this video will be recommended to other people by YouTube. So I have to go back to my Twitch live stream. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and don't trust Black Desert developers.